The death penalty in the U.S. has been around since 1608, but it has long been debated under various presidential administrations. The death penalty, also known as capital punishment, can be used for crimes involving murder. Today, many states allow the death penalty. 24 states use it, 23 don't allow it, and 3 have a current moratorium or temporary hold on it. Since 1976, there have been 1,532 executions in total. The main method used is lethal injection, but other methods used in the past have been electrocution, hanging, death by firing squad, and gassing. The death penalty in America was influenced by England. The first person to be killed in the U.S. was Captain George Kendall in 1608, who was put to death by firing squad for serving as a Spanish spy. Since those early days, various high court rulings have placed limits on the death penalty. In 1972, the Supreme Court declared the death penalty a cruel and unusual punishment that violated the Eighth Amendment. For the next 4 years, no executions were carried out at the state or federal levels. But in 1976, the Supreme Court decided to allow it again, but with appellate review, meaning a higher court must review the decision of lower courts. The death penalty resumed the following year. In the 2000s, Supreme Court rulings abolished the death penalty for young people and people with intellectual disabilities. While the majority of people executed since 1976 have been white, a disproportionate number have been black. Black people make up about 13% of the population, but 42% of people on death row. The death penalty has also been criticized for putting innocent people on death row and for not serving as a deterrent to crime. The death penalty isn't cheap either. Defending a person facing the death penalty costs on average over $600,000 in a federal trial, about 8 times more than if the death penalty wasn't sought. This is because of longer trials and appeals when a person's life is on the line. For this reason, some prosecutors choose not to seek the death penalty.